Okay, wow. Well, that took a minute to get up and going. It says we've been live for a minute, and I just now got like the notifications that we were through everything. Um, but welcome to a Marvel Strike Force stream. I got to tell you, this was not the easiest thing in the world to set up. And where did my mouse go? Um, I want to play this on full screen, but like I feel like every time I try, my mouse cursor vanishes. So we'll need to finish that out, or figure that out, or do something. But we'll maximize that. And I mean, there's ads over there. I don't want to deal with the ads. Um, let's try it again. Yeah, see, I can pull my mouse over here, and then I pull it back, and it vanishes. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to probably move that off screen, right? And I'm not advertising for random ass people. Um, and let's see if I can do that without it looking too janky. Let's transition that over. See if these changes. Um, let's see if these changes. Um, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look amazeballs, but it doesn't. I mean, it's gonna have to do for now. Um, all right, so Merc Mayhem. We got 2 hours and 41 minutes. Not sure how I like this experience, to be honest with you. Um, like I don't. Yeah, it's weird how my mouse cursor is vanishing. I mean, all that said, I'm enjoying like obviously the graphics are nice and big and bright, much bigger than on my iPad or on my phone. Um, so I got 10 attacks to use. It looks like somebody started in over here. I don't know if we've gotten the bridge or not because once something's destroyed, you can't really see what it was previously. Um, so we got two options. I can either help clear this out, or I can potentially clear out this or this uh, to open up the territory below us. So that would make every room unlocked. Um, okay. So yeah, those are my two choices. Um, I don't know which one would be more valuable. I mean, we've got a fairly large lead, but so somebody's attacking up here to try to clear this out and get these points. Um, I'll monitor that. We'll see if he's able to clear out the whole thing before I go too crazy. If not, I should be able to handle all those teams. Uh, we did not have. I mean, we clearly had a decently focused a decently focused attack. You know, we cleared these two zones and then went down and then cut over. So, given the score, I have to imagine we got the bridge and the reactor. If I'm remembering when I looked last night, this was the reactor, so this must have been the bridge. So, because given the score that we have, yeah, there's no way, this is the bridge. So, uh, let's see. He did an attack and then he stopped. Um, I want to see what this last team is back here. I mean, because other than this, these two are visually, these two are the challenge right now. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and take. It's got to download like every single character. I just unlocked Super Scroll. It took me months and months and months and months to get it. All right, so we're going to first of all just send all these guys away, and we're gonna drop nowhere on them. Um, it's gotta download the graphical assets for every character, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. The graphics are a little pixelated. I had to go through a nightmare to get this working. Like I had to dive into parts of my computer that I didn't know existed and enable visualization because otherwise the performance was just dog crap. Um, but like I followed the and I'm an old man, relatively speaking. You know, I had to follow instructions from multiple places and experiment. But I got it. I made it. I did it. And this is kind of nice, you know, having both of the main games that I play as a mobile game here on the computer. But we were talking this game. Um, okay, we're gonna put it on 3x. Ooh, ooh, oh, it did not like that at all. It did not like that at all. It crashed. Yeah, I don't. If yeah, and if I lost that attempt, which I'm pretty sure I did, and I lost my team, this is gonna look like a situation where the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Literally, the first thing I try to do in the game, and it crashes the app. Um, so maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a graphic setting I need to dive into to see if like I can just make it a little less like visually taxing because it seemed like the second it started popping up with all like the buffs and bonuses and stuff, it was just too much. Um, so yeah, maybe one day they'll release a PC client for this game, which I mean I think they would be well served to do. Um, Because yeah, I mean, first impression, not a fan, not a fan at all of how this is performing. It could be my computer, but my computer is not, you know, a weakling by any stretch of the imagination. So you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, let's come into here. Okay, we already turned off the music because you know we don't want to get sued or booted or copyright claimed or whatever. Um, Reduce combat text. Um, mm-hmm. Okay. Well, enable low graphics combat mode. I guess we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But that just seemed like the second. Yeah. See, and I lost. So I lost my team and I lost the energy. So that's kind of shitty because that was going to be a pretty easy guaranteed win. Um, yeah, so far no bueno. So far no bueno. If it happens one more time, see, and now is this even worth playing here? Because it looks terrible. Oh, I just lost the energy. I didn't lose the team. Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, the energy sucks too, but I can get the energy back. I can't get the team back. We'll see. Because if the graphics are terrible, I mean, is anybody even going to be happy watching a terrible looking game? I mean, nobody's watching now, so okay. We want that on 3x. Okay, well, so whatever I did, it made it through. Oh gosh, this it. Oh my god. Okay, can we? All right. I mean, maybe. I mean, is it better if I go to 2x? I mean, a little bit, I guess. See, the thing with most teams when they're war teams is you just kind of have to get through their initial shit. And then once you're through like their initial shit and you start getting going, like everything is usually okay. I'd really like it if Thor would not be ability blocked times two, but all right, let's turn it back up. Okay. All right, so Spidey's gone, so that's pretty much going to be a wrap on this fight. Okay. Let's let's go back into the options and see if we can see if we can get it looking a little better without it crashing. Because right now we're at a 50% crash, no crash. Um, so yeah, not amazingly blown away. Okay, and we got Bifrost tucked back there. Okay, well, let's see if we can do something to get the graphics better, to get the game looking and running the way it should without crashing it. So maybe I'll turn that low power or low graphics combat mode off. Um, let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Use reduced combat. Maybe, I mean, it seemed to only like when that when that enable higher rendering mode, 60 frames per second. Okay. This seems to be autoplay options. My computer is not going to vibrate. Not now, not ever. Okay, well, let's see, because I did not enjoy how that looked. It just did not look great, right? It just didn't look great. And I mean, now if I could also just have the full screen mode, not lose my mouse cursor, I think I would, if this works like this and I could get full screen to work, I would 100%, this would be the only way to play the game. Unless I was, unless I was like on the road somewhere. Let's try. Okay, so my mouse cursor is visible in the stream. Like I can see what I'm doing over here. I cannot see what I'm doing on my big screen. It's so weird. So weird. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hide. Unhide. I swear to God, I saw the game. This might just be an overlay issue. Hang on, I'm playing around with it. Because I have display capture, game capture, and video capture device. So let me see if I can. That just might, honest to God, be the issue. Capture any full screen application. Capture cursor. Teddy! Oh, that might have done it. Teddy, stop it, buddy. Come on. Okay, that might have done it. So let's get this looking. Let's get this framed properly. So you're going to see it in a second, guys. I think, yeah, I was using display capture when I think I needed to be using game capture. No? Because I can see my cursor now. Why is your dog like this, Allison? Oh, okay. I mean, I can use my cursor in full screen mode now, so I guess that's what matters. So let's do this. Let's transition my changes. And boom, there's my cursor. I'm in full screen mode. I'm a happier guy. Okay, so now let's... oh, my homeboy failed that attempt. That sucks. All right, well, let's clear this out. Oh, hang on. Cursor went away again. And, okay. So F11, back to here. Okay, so that's okay. Let's try this again. And it's gone again. Okay. Let's unhide the game capture. Let's hide the display capture. Okay. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to get this to be the best experience possible. Okay, so display capture. I'm just gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do with display capture is I'm just gonna kill it from this source currently. Okay, game capture. I'm gonna move that up there. Bear with me, folks. I am. Oop, sorry, this isn't always super intuitive for me personally. It's not the program's fault. Um, but if I'm gonna do this, I want it to just be the best experience possible. Um, Otherwise, it's not worth doing. You get what I'm saying. So I'm resizing and moving stuff around to try to get it to be as awesome as humanly possible. So we're going to transition that over. My cursor is here. I'm in full screen. Let's let's see. Let's try another team and see if it crashes it or not. Um, as you can see, I got options. This team can be a pain in the ass because of Shang-Chi, and only because of Shang-Chi. Um, oop. Okay, so let's just go ahead and use my current favorite team in this game, the Extreme X-Men. I mean, and if you just watched X-Men 97 on D+, you'll have seen all of these guys in action. But this team is just a blast. I know it seems like overkill, but this is a raid team and this is a war team. So you got to have the overkill. So now let's see with that option clicked off if this can handle it or not. Because like I said, if it can't, it's just not to me. It's just not worth it. Like that just looked like dog shit, right? Right? I'm not being crazy. It just looked crappy. It just looked shitty. Um, oh my, actually, I'm losing track of time here. I need to get back over to Galaxy of Heroes. So maybe we'll do a live transition over to Galaxy of Heroes. Um, once we're done with this battle, because it's coming up on time to place platoons for territory battles, and I need to. I'm crazy. I care about Squad Arena. I don't really have an explanation as to why. Um, Downloading, come on. See, and this is the. It takes for like all the assets have to download individually in this game. So all the character models, the first time you use something or go somewhere, this just does not look great. Do I actually not want it in full screen? Like, is the fidelity of the game better not in full screen? And now it's not being captured. Okay, so now I have to be in full screen. I have to. For you guys to see it, I think I have to be in full screen. Okay, and now it just went batshit for whatever reason. Oh God, this just looks horrible. This just looks horrible. This does not. This does not look great. Um, I mean, if anybody watching has any tips to make this work better, please, please, please let me know because this is just. This is one of those. The juice is not worth the squeeze for me right now. This cannot. This isn't a good experience for me. This can't be a good experience for you guys. I mean, it actually like looking at the littler screen, looking at how it's being broadcast to everybody, it looks better here than it does here. All right, Nightcrawler, do your thing. I mean, maybe I need to drop it to 2x. Oh, you know what? I think I saw a 60 frame per second option. Maybe if I turn that off, maybe that's where the secret sauce is. Get rid of the 60 frames per second. Maybe we'll try it. We'll try it and see. There's only two people watching, but this will be up on YouTube and it'll be on the Twitch and whatnot. Um, so if anybody has experience seeing what I'm seeing, like seeing how rough it looks, and knows how to make it better, please reach out to me. Uh, I'm trying to learn, trying to learn. Where did I see? I swear to God, I saw a 60 frame per second option. Ah, enable higher rendering mode, 60 frames per second. Okay, let's turn that off, and we'll see if that makes it a better. That should, I mean, in theory, make it a better experience for everybody, right? I just don't want it to look like crap because on my screen playing it, it looks all choppy and jumpy and blocky, and it's just that's just no way to be. It's just not. But yeah, I think hopefully now that I'm not having to dink around with issues, I mean, it seems to be loading much more smoothly than it was prior. Um, all right, I don't want to fool around, and this war ends pretty quickly. And I might not be able to get back over to it with everything going on. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna kill. We're just gonna kill. So we'll wait for all these assets to finish downloading. Okay. We'll hop into the fight. I mean, here, so like over here is my monitor with my Streamlabs and all that. Like over here, it looks way better than it does on my main monitor. Oh, 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 God. Okay, God, this just looks terrible. Yeah, I mean, they have to do a PC client for this game because the visuals like on on my phone or my iPad, the visuals are stunning. Like the character models are amazing. Everything about this game is stunning. And right now, just like the seeing if we do 1x, we get the dynamic like fight camera. Which I mean, I wish they would do something like that for Galaxy Heroes. Have like a little more dynamic moves and whatnot. But it's also insanely slow. 1x is just not like who's got that kind of time? Yeah, I think you guys are getting a better experience than I am. Honestly, like I'm looking at the stream in multiple places. Like I've got it playing in a smaller window on my phone. Um, just because that's the actual like I know it says live over here, but this is like actually on my phone. Like, hey, okay, so now that guy's coming into. It bugs me a little bit. When I'm clearing out a zone and then like somebody snakes in and starts because he's going to get the glory if he beats this fight. He's it's going to show him as the guy that cleared that zone out when I took out all the hard teams. This happens all the time. Is somebody will watch somebody zap in a zone and then be like, "Oh, I'm going to get in there." It's rather annoying. But whatever. Um okay, well, I'm going to come back and do those later. Um so for now, I'm going to I'm gonna go here, maybe. Wait, no, I'm gonna go F11 to exit full screen. Anytime, guys. Anytime. Okay. It does not seem to want to do that, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna I'll close for now. We'll drop that, and we will boot up. We'll boot up Galaxy Heroes. And then I think I need to move video capture up. No. Okay, I need to switch game capture over to that, I think. Or capture specific window. There we go. Okay. And it looks like the transition happened on its own, but I'll just do the switch just to be sure. New guild orders does not apply to me because I've deployed. We got some instructions. See, look, this experience is relatively smooth. Wow. See, we're going to do this real quick just because my fleet arena is coming up in the next hour. So I don't want to have to try to rush. This happens a little too often. Like we we had a very organized uh, fleet arena with a Discord and everything, and everybody was respectful. Everybody cooperated. Like nobody was a D about it. And then, as happens in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, people left the game. people stopped getting the good ships, et cetera, et cetera. It's just how this game goes. Um, and now there's a bunch of newer players who are like, they're just getting their first major capital ship. They're just getting able to be able to climb, and they don't have any idea or care even that. Excuse me. That we have we the people who are the top 24 top 20 or whatever established a long time ago, that a certain set of rules and core behaviors, and we weren't gonna make it hard for people to get their payouts, and you only climb in preparation or in getting your payout. um yeah, and now so we've got these new, and now basically the Discord is dead and it's the Wild West again. um which happens, it happens, but yeah, it's just people climbing, and everybody wants that number. Everybody wants to have that number one. Everybody wants to be sitting on that number one. The only reason I even really give a damn about Squad Arena, to be honest with you, is, and if you've ever unlocked a super ship, you get it, you understand. All right, well, we're just gonna sit on this. I'm number one, but we'll sit on it for a few minutes just to be sure, and we'll just chat. Um, what's my just chatting screen look like? My just chatting screen looks like nothing. Um, I wonder if I could make my ugly mug bigger. Okay, well, where is this video capture device on here? Like, that's the alert box. Where are you? Where are you, video capture device? Because, like, I open it and I go to the properties and unhide, lock, unlock source. Okay, I can see that it's working. What I can't see is, um, like, what I can't see is the camera to, like, drag it into frame for, like, a just chatting mode. So I don't know. We can just chat. We can just chat like this. Yeah, I'm just sitting on it just for a few minutes just to dissuade anybody from trying to jump up. I only care about it for the ability to get those damn ship ability shards. I can't remember what they're called. I want to have a stockpile because every single time I've unlocked a major capital ship, I haven't been able to go to the max abilities on everything right away. So, like, yeah, it's probably not a big deal to sacrifice the basic or whatever, but it's just such a grind getting those because, you can only get so many a day. And then you can only, like, they don't, there's events, but they don't give you many of those during the events. So I'm just trying to have a huge stockpile. And this currency that you get from here is how you buy them. Um, so I guess I could have played this battle for the fun of it, but I mean, there's not much of a point, really, because I'm faster in every shape and form, and now it's just this Padme Cron that we're both using, so nobody's doing much in the way of damage. And we got to work through foresights, and we got to reduce max health on Padme, and we got to do all sorts of stuff, and just get through this crap. I mean, I do not hate the Datacron. Um, there's only ever really been a couple of Datacrons that I'm just like F that. This current resistance one is one of them because like the whole you have to get everybody below 100% health before you can kill them is already taking a complicated kill like Zori and making it even worse. Like especially in we're about to start 5v5 again here in a few days and then compound that with territory war and like everything else. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. um so anyway, back to the Marvel Strike Force conversation. If you think it's worth me doing, if you could just reach out and let me know. I mean, we didn't get very many viewers at all. And one of them was me just kind of checking it out on my phone to see how it was functioning on that end and to make sure what Streamlabs was telling me I was seeing is what I was actually seeing or what people could actually see, I guess, more accurately. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna let the timer expire on this and then it'll be time for me to I'll go place. Actually, when this expires, I'll probably just end up. I'll shut this stream down and then launch my daily conquest territory battle stream because I don't think there's any reason I'm not going to be able to just launch right into doing stuff in either mode. That was kind of a cool slow mo from Obi-Wan there. God, stop trying to sell me Kairos. I'm about to buy them just so you guys shut up. All right, so I'm going to end this and then just relaunch it as a Galaxy Hero stream in just a second. So, um, thanks for tuning in. Again, if you have any feedback, you can toss my way on how Marvel Strike Force on BlueStacks looked on your guys' end. And if you think it's worth me doing, please just let me know. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. Because, yeah, the playing experience on my end wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. It was just okay. And I don't want stuff to be just okay. All right. So I'll see you back on in just a few minutes. I just want to switch all the tags and stuff like that over um, in Twitch and on Twitter, just so people can see the prop. Like I'm not doing a Marvel stream now. I'm doing a Strike or a Galaxy Hero stream.